Good morning, everybody, from the shorelines of Ottertail Lake. We are at Barky's Resort up in Ottertail County, fishing the Lakes Country region. We've had a great start to our trip today. Gonna get back after it, looking for even more big crappies and bluegills. If you're new here, our whole goal is chasing some of the biggest crappies you have ever seen caught on film. And this year we wanted to start down in the Twin Cities metro area, but Mother Nature kind of threw us a curveball. So we're back up north. We love it up here. Excited to get after it again. We're loading the trucks. The merch store is live. If you want to get some stuff, this will be coming out a little later, but we got a bunch of cool stuff there. Other than that, let's get after it and go have some fun. First ice. It's a great time of year.
Yeah, so we're on a new lake, new day. We're kind of going to start like the last couple days. What we've done is the shallow weed bite has kind of been the deal, and I think we already found it. So we're going to go and
what, first hole?
Yeah, first hole.
First hole.
There's some really big fish at about 70 feet, so we're going to get a little closer, see what they are, and get after it.
Waldo, so we get lucky sometimes to start, but it starts with the One Boat Network app and map research. What type of structure are we starting on?
So right now we've got a really big shallow flat, and we can judge by surveys and satellite imagery that there's weeds. So early ice and late ice, fish love weeds, especially if they're green good weeds. So we're in an inside turn leading up to this flat right now. Those are kind of transition areas that funnel fishing out of the shallow water to deep water. So only took one hole.
Hopefully they're right.
Hopefully they're the right ones. They could be rock bass.
It wouldn't be a winter in the Midwest without some cold-hearted twists from Mother Nature. So here we sit. The boys head out to explore in search of fishable ice, and they once again find themselves in west central Minnesota, what they would call Lakes Country. And nestled in the middle of it all is Ottertail County, the crown jewel of Minnesota. Its borders encompass 1,048 lakes, more than any other county in the United States. A landscape littered with water, home to some of the biggest panfish you can find across the ice belt. An unexpected turn to their hopeful plans as they anxiously await the right conditions in the metro area. Who wouldn't love coming to the area where all their dreams could come true?
Yeah, high flyer came in, hooked up. Crappie. All right, that is our first one of the day. Not a big one, nice little eater, but we did find this little weed flat. We've been kind of probing around, and that was the first one that actually did it right. So we're gonna keep moving around. I don't think we're totally like on the juice yet, but we did find one, so that's a start. Yeah, every fish means something, so we just have to figure out what it means.
Yeah, so yeah, we've been working around this weed flat and kind of found a good spot that had a lot of fish, and then we kind of worked around it. We couldn't get them to sit still, so we kind of left it a little too early, I think, and then we kind of came back to the area once we kind of figured out that they were hanging out here. Now we're just kind of drilling it out and being quiet and just letting them do their thing and roll through. So seem to be working. We got a couple now.
Got the ice house all set out. Sitting over the top of a weed bed. I'm not sure if you can see it really that well, but my jig is down there. And I can see it crystal clear. So, we did see fish here. They moved on, but I'm anchoring up, setting up shop. See if maybe they come back through here and I could sight fish a couple of them, because it's crystal clear down there. And I think the boys just caught maybe 1 or 2 crappies. So, I'm going to full send it and see if I can give her hell.
Okay. So here's the situation. It's about 12:30, 1 o'clock-ish now. We've been bouncing around on this weed flat for a while and just now got into a few crappies. We've kind of figured out a depth range and a weed they kind of like to hang out around, but the biggest problem is they hate us drilling. Don't really mind us walking that much, but we drilled out a little bit of a grid in an area, and we're going to kind of just post up and see if maybe they chill out a little bit. This lake is gin clear, much clearer than most places we fish, so they are a little tricky, but they're the right ones. So
oh man, there's a bunch of them. That's a good one. Sight fishing bluegills. I'm setting them on the cover right now. They're in the house, so they're nice and warm. I'm just trying to take advantage of as many of these bluegills as I can.
Either. They're not aggressive. Just stay up high, dude. They come just rocketing in. Well, the school is massive. If we can like get them to actually come under us all together, dude, there was literally hundreds of them. I'm not bullshitting you. Like, well, you seen how that school out there, when we turned it, there was like flickers, and all of a sudden they were all just there.
yeah,
That's what it was. But the fucking 40 feet of the thing was this high and solid fish.
biggest school of fish we've ever seen.
I don't know about that, but they were fucking
It was a lot.
from the bottom to 5 feet off the bottom, solid. Maybe just drill close. You're marking?
Yeah, seemed like real low though.
No, these ones, they both came in 3 feet off the bottom and never even like blinked at it. I missed him the first time. He come right back in and ate it. Like it was one of those where you don't even need the jig. You just hold your rod there and they just eat it.
Got him.
Got one. It's a gill. Decent bluegill. Not quite like the ones yesterday, but freaking nice. Drop dog. Ooh. He came in hot, but he didn't want it right away. Kind of dropped it down right into him, and bam, he grabbed it. Heck yeah. Another eater. Oh yeah. We kind of came in with just like staring at it, you know? Alright, let's see if we can get another one here. Seeing like 3-4 feet off bottom. Jigging it fairly aggressively till he showed up, and then just kind of chilled out and came up and popped it. So just trying to call him in with some bigger jigging strokes. And then once they show up on the screen, just tighten it up a little bit. Where's the eater crappie?
I just got a beautiful eater crappie, 11-12 inch fish. Perfect eater. Right into the eater hammock. That's the best thing about sitting in an ice house. You got a little hammock between your legs that they can go. But I actually got that on GoPro. So we're so shallow right now, and it is so stinking clear that I said, screw it. Let's strap the GoPro to the Vex and just face it straight down the hole and see if we can get some sight fishing stuff for you guys, just to give you a little different perspective. Underwater camera I had broke, so we can't use that. But this we figured would be perfect time for it, and it is really stinking clear, and we're really shallow. We're in like 7-8 foot weeds right now, and we've been seeing a lot of these fish kind of just moving up and down this little weed edge. So we decided to post up, and this X100 is perfect for it because the whole entire interior is black, so it lets zero light in unless you have the windows down, and it makes it very easy to see. Plus it is howling wind out right now. We got a front moving through, so it's kind of nice to be out of the elements. But yeah, I'm gonna keep sight fishing and seeing if I can get a couple more good ones. It seems like it might be a night bite. Yesterday when we were out, the locals left right during right at prime time, and we noticed the fishing kind of started to suck. Well, we just had a couple locals come out, so hopefully there's a pretty good evening bite out here.
And Waldo, with sight fishing, you've been able to verify all the bluegills are on the bottom,
Yep.
and the crappies are suspended. Those
Yep.
are the only fish you've seen suspended.
Yeah, so I've been sight fishing for quite a while now today, and the boys have been hopping around. I've just been posting up, just trying to see how much I can learn. And the fish we've been seeing on the bottom have been bass, pike, and bluegills, and quite a few of them. The fish that have been up high have been the crappies so far. So I've been fishing right around like 4 foot off bottom, and pretty much just letting the bluegills do their thing below me, and then waiting for a big crappie to move in. And it's been working really well. I'll reel up and show you what I'm using. This is my finesse rod. This is GRIFF's Chronicle. And so this rod is perfect for light bite detection, but it's also great because there's zero line twist with the schoolies, and it's super lightweight. So I got 2-pound test fluorocarbon on here. It's that clam frost line made by Sunline. It's a really good line. And I've got a drop kick, that would be the 4mm size, and just a standard Jamie on there in motor oil.
Gotta have it in gear there, Pink. Pickle. The backwards pickle.
That's funny. The moment you do any noise, that thing goes off.
I know, right?
There's got to be one just sitting there staring at it all the time. There's a nice one. I was looking at my fantasy team. Gonna be completely honest there. Never even saw him or anything. Just looked down at my jig. Was about 3 feet higher than I thought it was supposed to be. And yeah, but that's a nice one. Yeah, I was looking at my fantasy team. It's been pretty slow, but he crushed it evidently because I hand lined him in because my phone was in my other hand. But it just started snowing and we started marking a lot more fish. We got an hour left before the sun really sets, and it was pretty dead for a while there, but suddenly probably the last 5-10 minutes been marking way more fish, so that's a good sign. Larry, a little largy, just big enough to get the heart pumping. Definitely seeing a lot more activity. Just would like it to be a crappie about that long. Okay. All right, we're moving. Last minute moves. Right, Pink? Last minute move.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah. We're gonna be cold either way, so we might as well move. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Feels the same. Feel.
Dang it!
Yep.
Not the crap eyes. There are these. That's what you're saying.
50.
No.
Oh, we sent it all the way to the other side of the lake in hopes of finding some basin fish at the end of the night, and Pink caught a bunch of, what were they, 7-inch bluegills?
No, they were pushing 7.
Pushing 7-inch bluegills. So tough bite today. We thought it was going to be pretty good, but we're going to get off the lake because it's like snowing again and huge flump blowing through, and we need to go get some food in town like we did before. There's a bunch of great places to eat in Otter Tail County, so go indulge in some local cuisine. Pink doesn't have to cook now.
Okay, tonight is sweet because we're not cooking. So we were back at the cabin over there at Barky's, but we just came down the street, like literally 200 yards. And we're at Beach Bums right now. And word on the street is this place is pretty bomb, so we're about to take this menu to the house and we're gonna eat out. And again, not cooking tonight. Looking forward to that.
Are you excited about holiday cocktails, Griff?
I guess so. I mean,
Which one are you gonna get, Rick?
That's the same.
I'm not getting that one. No, I'm getting mojito.
No,
Yeah.
say the full name.
The Merry Mojito. Ho ho ho. You gotta have enough space to get the claw in there, so you're gonna have to go to those two. This has got the glass up against it. Same as these. You'll never get in between those. Are these fake cans? They're empty, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, then it changes things. You realize I've emptied a claw machine before, right? Like the one with the stuffed animals. Me, Clayton, and Hilla literally emptied one. It was like this high. We emptied it. It was pretty fun. That was in South Dakota. Oh, we got a credit. You ready, Waldo? We're putting some in there. We get 2 shots.
I want to watch the pro.
No, well, we gotta. Can't do it with that one lifted. Go ahead, Waldo, you try. So don't do any with the lifted ones. Try to get a flat, two flat ones. So watch which way your things are pointed, because you can't. There you go.
I can't get to it. It's too far over. It's lined up on my side.
Okay. Spin. There you go. See? We figured it out.
Yeah. One for you. And one for me.
Bart,
2 for 1.
you got 2 for 4?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a steal of the deal.
I know, 2 for 1.
That's like a bargain, actually. That's a bargain. 2 White Claws for $4 is a steal these days. Good morning, everybody. It is our last day up in Otter Tail County, and we could not be more pumped for what we're gonna go do today. However, want to take a second, huge shout out to Barky's Resort. They're right on the shores of Otter Tail Lake. If you guys want to see sunrises like this every morning and say hi to all the swans and ducks and everything that always is coming through here, come stay up here. Super accommodating. Otter Tail County has always been so great for us when we do our travels. It's honestly one of the best places we've ever stayed for ice fishing. Everybody around, the bait shops, the food, everybody is so nice, and it's such a great place for ice fishermen. So if you haven't been out west, go out west instead of going way up north. Maybe give it a try for a winter. We love it out here. But now we're gonna go try, since this might be the last ice we're on for a little bit, we're gonna go try to catch a bunch of them and see how that goes. And then, of course, in usual Chronicles fashion, we're gonna go try to catch a real big one to end this. So, should be fun. Been looking forward to this day, the whole trip, right, Waldo?
Yep, 0 or 0.
Hero or zero. There we go. We are once again back to a familiar place. If you watch this series, you know Waldo. Yeah. So we checked this the other day.
Was not ready.
So now Waldo gets to check again.
Yep. Ah, no.
He reverts back to the pounded softer method. It still works.
Still works.
You want to chip out a hole out there, Waldo, and see what we got? What's your analysis?
You get past this spot, we're probably fine.
How are we going to get past that spot?
Very carefully.
We have wood boards.
We
came prepared this time. Ha ha! So we started this morning. We finally got out to the lake that Waldo's been wanting us to go to for 2 years.
It's a fun harvest
It
lake.
should be a fun time, and they're all over there. They're kind of everywhere. So we're gonna go have some good old Otter Tail County fun right now. Let's have some fun. I might even be able to catch one.
Yeah, those are all fish. Okay, dropping down the reverse Wonder Bread Pinhead, and we will see who the first casualty is. Oh. It looks deep on set.
Hooked up. Dubs, they're biting. It's on. Crappie. First one. Little Ida. He'll do. Got him on.
Another eater.
If you guys didn't know,
They do exist.
we have a new Crappie Chronicles series
Holy
of Pinhead.
choked. You see what
And I
that
think
is
Thorne
right
Brothers
there?
is almost out, so if you want one, you should probably
That's
go
a
get it.
Chronicles, reverse Wonder Bread Pinhead. To the dome. Now I gotta figure out how to get this thing out. Ooh, I got my tungsten tool. Right here. And that thing is choked. Perfect eater. And guess what? I have a lot more down there. Who would have thought?
Got him. Crappie! This one's real little. We don't need him. We'll throw him back. Boop. There we go. That one knocks slack in it. Ida. Another one. That's on that reverse Wonder Bread Chronicle series Pinhead. Can only get it at Thorne Brothers. Oh no, they're starting to leave me. Oh no.
No eater?
No. It's a bluegill. Round little guy.
Another one. Nice eater. Haven't caught anything huge yet, but sometimes it's just fun to come out and sit on a Christmas tree of crappies and blast them. I had one earlier that I thought might have been bigger when I plucked him.
Eater.
Dun, dun. Flabberdoodle.
Got a nice eater.
Oh, come here. Don't get stuck.
Good eater.
Got it. Got you, sucker.
That was a fun morning. We wanted to get out and just catch a bunch of fish, keep some fish to bring home to the family for the Christmas. And yeah, happy holidays. These are our Chronicle series Pinheads. There's not very many of them left at this point in time. So if you want to get some, get them from Thorne Brothers. They have our whole rod series as well. Just love the Otter Tail County area. It's so much fun, and these lakes are just so fertile. So we're done. It's still nice and early in the morning, and now we get to go do what we love, and we're gonna get back on the chase of showing you guys a mega freak. So rest of the day, we're looking for one fish, and it's a freakazoid. So hopefully we get it. I mean, that would be awesome. I'm very excited to go to the lake we're about to head to right now. So let's do the thing.
Yeah, so we're on a new lake. Shallow, dirty. I mean, it's just a 10, 12 feet deep at the most, and we're giant hunting. We're just looking for basically one fish. So right now we're just looking for signs of life with the live. Once we find kind of where stuff is happening, we'll probably just set up and kind of just chill. This is a lake you don't really try to hole hop on them. I should say not hole hop on them, but you don't really chase them. So
Probably end up setting a few tip ups too.
yeah, and from the couple I've seen and tried to get on, they don't like drilling. So there's that.
Yes! iFish Pro just went off. It is, it is. Well, let's find out what we got. Pike. Slimer. That was unfortunate, but fun. Fish are starting to move around. We're seeing a lot more bait, or we're hole hopping. I think Griff just lost a fish. And yeah, just a little bit more starting to happen. We're getting towards that good old golden hour time frame.
Little update, we are now camping. That's about it. I'm just kidding. So we're set up in like a little depression right now, and we've seen some bigger marks, and we've tried sharpshooting them, but it's been really difficult to get them to stay in that same spot. And it seems like this whole little mini basin has like a carpet of weeds on the bottom. So as soon as we see one, it'll sink back down and disappear into the carpet of weeds until it pops back up again. So it's making it really stinking hard to pinpoint and get directly on top of these fish. But we've seen enough of them to know that they're here. So we're setting up on one of the steeper breaks of the little mini basin, some sort of a highway that they can run. It just kind of ups your odds a little bit of intercepting one. So we're set up on that steeper break right now, and hopefully we'll have some come through. But yeah, we're in it for the long haul. So we've got the X100, we've also got the X200 ready to be set up and camp it out.
Oh, yeah, because if it's like a 17 and camera guy grabs it.
It's still running, it's going this way right there.
Holy largemouth.
That's a good one.
It's got that giant largemouth.
4.2.
4.2?
Yep, 4 pounds, 2 ounces.
Beautiful, Larry. I wish it was a 4-pound crappie. Yeah, so imagine we're trying to catch a crappie like that.
A nice fish.
Real nice fish.
Fun little, you know,
Tip ups.
little extra guy.
That was fun. What do we got? It's a perch. I'm shocked. Just came up and crushed it. Well, fish are getting a lot more active, which is a very good sign. Whatever it is not lethal. It is a crappie, I think. Ooh. It's a crappie. Yep. The first one. Boom. It's starting to come through, Griff. Look how short this thing's tail is.
What the heck?
Wow. Okay, so that's the first one. I just had 2 marks come through this hole. We're not going to keep any out of this place because there's not a lot of them to begin with, but they get really big. So that's the first one. Yeah, we're just getting to about 3:30, kind of waiting for that witching hour when they start coming through. And this guy came up and trucked a Pinhead Pro pink Wonder Bread. You watched us crush them on this bait last year, the 1/16th ounce size. We love this thing on Waldo's Chronicle. So yeah, had that down there, and yeah, there was no hesitation. He came up and trucked it. And the one before him, I am now thinking was probably a crappie as well. So that's good news. We're starting to see fish. I'm excited. Hopefully we get a really big one. Come on, just give us one big one and we'll leave.
Gotcha, sucker. Huh? I know, came from the bottom. Not too shabby. Let that guy go. Not what we came for, but it's a fish.
Ooh, nice crappie. Really nice crappie. Not her, but solid crappie came in halfway down. That is a pretty one. It's so pale out here. I mean, it's just like a golden pale. That's crazy, but that one came on my favorite Tika. The 1/8 ounce Tika in the bullfrog pattern. It's my little secret weapon, is that bullfrog pattern. I absolutely love this thing. But there we go. Nice one. That one came in halfway down, so like 4.5 foot and 9 foot of water, and absolutely zero hesitation torqued an 1/8 ounce Tika. Big baits, big fish, and so this is a good start, but I'm gonna let her go. I don't really care even about measuring her. She's probably 11 to 12, I'm sure, but that was a solid one. I was just sitting down there bouncing it, probably 1.5 foot off bottom, and I saw on the Vex a flicker come in, you know, right about 1 foot, so I knew whatever way, or it was about a green line halfway down, and I knew something was starting to come in, so I just raised my jig all the way up to it, and it flew in and smacked it. So that was a good start. Hopefully something's starting to happen here. We're getting to that, we're in perfect prime time right now. The sun is just setting, so things are either gonna get weird or die. We'll see. Let's hope they get weird.
Bigger than the other one. There we go. Working our way up. Just got another one. Not the biggest, probably about 11 around there. Would make a good eater, but like we said, there's not a ton of them in this lake, and we're looking for a mega freak. But look at how they're built. They're so tall. Their tails are so stubby, but really good genetics. They grow super fast in here, and they get really big. So the sun is obviously going down, and we are really hoping to pop one big one. There's been a little bit more crappie activity happening lately. Waldo just caught his, Griff caught one. We each lost a couple, and yeah, just caught that one. So hopefully in the next little bit we'll get a shot at a real grown one.
Another crappie? Man, that one choked the shit out of it. 11, 10.5. Split tail.
It is dark, and Griff threw in the towel.
Yep, cold. Feet are cold. We're not marking anymore, so
We're
gonna
done.
bounce. Go home.
It has been a great start to the year up in Lakes Country. We came up here, wanted to get on some ice. There was actually surprisingly a lot more than I think we originally expected.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun, caught a pile of fish, kicked off the ice season a great way. And now we hopefully, and we don't really know where the next step's going to be based on weather, but hopefully the next step is back to the Metro for some real big ones. I know we've all been really looking forward to it, right, boys?
Yeah, it'd be nice not to have to drive 3 hours to get on it.
Yeah, it would be nice. So thank you everybody so much for watching. We appreciate all of you. Merch stores open. Go snag you some stuff, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you.